Did you know that my first article got me 450 subscribers in less than 48 hours? And no, it was not a single prompt. And today I want to share that exact workflow that I followed with you. Let me tell you how I did it. And before I show you, so that it makes sense, it's not complicated and anyone can do it with the right strategy with pretty much any frontier AI model. So the first thing is context. I give it the AI title, a raw blurb on what the article is about, the perspective I'm coming from, the angle, if I have one, and any reference URL that I want to pull it from. And if I don't have anything, I've baked into the workflow a topic explorer into when I say into the system, it's basically a prompt, so that it generates ideas I can pick from and then move on to the next steps. Now, I've also got a bunch of default baked in items that really don't change from article to article. So we are talking about my brand, and my domain, my point of view, any call to action that I want to share, any links I want to share, my geographic focus, the content type, the targeted length, typically for an article 1200, 1400, some of them go to 2500, it really depends. The fact that it's written with AI, the name of my newsletter, basically the stuff that never moves. Once I approve all that pack, it's going to build what I call a research pack, where it's going to get statistics, it's going to fact check, it's going to search the latest trends, best practices on the topic, on the industry. But here's where it goes one step further. It's going to interview me based on my experience. And this is where I spend most of my time digging into what I actually know and what I've actually done. So this is really my real point of view. So when it drafts the article, it's not just facts. It's basically my voice, my stories, things that only I would say. And that's the real secret in the creation of the article. So let's move on to the next step. Once the research pack and the interview are done, it's going to build the outline, not the draft yet, the outline. And this is where I pick the structure, I revise maybe the hook, I lock the point of view, and I approve so that it can go ahead and draft the article, the final article. Here's an optional step. So I have fed my AI with my voice. What I mean by that is I've shared my meeting transcripts for how I speak, any social media post, any email, for how I write. You can skip this because the interview already captures lots of your voice patterns. But I have something that goes one step further, which is like what we call a feedback loop. So every time one of those interviews are done, it's going to learn new phrases, new patterns, and the voice, my voice profile will get sharper each time. Some may say it might be a little bit over-engineered, maybe, but it works. Another optional step that I have added is I was creating cover images, visuals, diagrams, workflows, charts, and now I just want this entire workflow, this entire pipeline to generate this automatically. So in your case, you can have the AI write the image prompts and copy paste them into ChatGPT, Gemini, Ideogram. For those who don't know Ideogram, they're especially good when it comes to text and visuals. Well, mind you, the latest ChatGPT image generator is a pretty solid choice as well. So now don't forget that when you are creating an article in LinkedIn, you need to share it through a post. So you need to generate that copy as well. So I have this workflow also generate that for me. And that's the exact process that got me 450 subscribers in less than 48 hours. No paid ads. I don't have a particularly big following. And it's just a solid process getting better every single time. And it works with any AI you're using. Some models do this better than others, but the workflow, it will hold. Now, if you want the exact prompt and instructions I use, I'm giving them away for free in my community. Fill out the form below and the automation will send you an invite by email right away. No, I won't be spamming you. And if one day I start sending a newsletter, you can always opt out. And you won't be receiving any newsletters if you haven't opted in. Thank you for watching, and let me know what are your thoughts in the comments. And maybe you have a better way to do this. So I'll be curious, because there's not a single way to do things nowadays.